Hello, you're watching Wookie Mistake. I'm your host, Jonah, and today I have the honor of being here with Ethan Miller from the Knights of Bury. Welcome, Ethan. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty great. Having a good day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us today. We have a lot of questions for you. We're very interested to learn about the Knights of Bury. Obviously, you and I go back a little bit since freshman year. You've been doing well, though?
Yeah, I've been doing good.
Awesome.
Doing good.
So, how did the Knights of Bury start? Tell me a little bit about just the origins of the club. What got you to join?
So back when the club was founded, I wasn't at school yet. Jeremy Dietrich and his friends were having fun just playing Star Wars. Like, they had lightsabers and they were just battling outside, and they were like, hey, we should make a club out of this. We have a good group of friends who are into it. We should do it. So they founded the club. And then about a year later, I came in as a freshman and I joined in, and I participated in all their events and I helped out wherever I could, and eventually he put his trust in me to make me president.
So you become president.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been at that for?
So this is my first year being president. It's definitely a hard adjust when everything was done for you previously. So it's definitely difficult to fill in the shoes, but I feel like I'm doing a good job.
Absolutely. So you're speaking on some challenges. In general, what are some challenges of running the club?
Basically, getting everyone together in one place at a time for scheduled events is really difficult. It's tricky when everyone has classes and other club stuff to attend to. But I usually try to get everything coordinated so that way we can get a day that works for everyone and they can participate in events with other organizations.
Awesome. And you're talking about events right now. What do y'all do around campus?
We love participating with other collaborating sororities to do charity events. We like to participate in performances held by SOAP or other organizations that will reach out to us. Currently, this Saturday, we're going to participate in Admitted Students Day. We're going to do a little performance for them, for incoming freshmen. And we're going to be holding a little table to advertise our club.
Awesome. And you spoke on how it was hard to get everyone in the same room at the same time. Around how many people would you say make up the Knights of Bury?
So since most of the foundation was made by Jeremy and his friends who all graduated, we're definitely down a good bit of people. So I'd say we're at about like 10 people. So we're definitely not as big as we used to be, but that's why we're going to try to get more people to come in and join us.
I would say, I remember my freshman year, I would see these massive battles happening around campus. You guys would do things in the commons. With the student radio, we would play music in the background for you all here or there. It's really quite interesting to see. And one thing I want to point out is you guys actually have lightsabers. So you have two with you today.
Yes.
You have the NeoPixel and the RGB. So can you kind of just talk on the difference between the two, which one you prefer, maybe even show off a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So I'll start us off with the RGB. It's just your classic, cheap little lightsaber. It turns on really simple, just a push of a button. And it has like a nice little color to it. It's easy to use. It's definitely what we use in the club for battling, so that way if something happens to it, it's not that big of a deal, but it's also more durable. So this is definitely your go-to when doing performances or other events that involve battling with lightsabers.
And around how much would this run the average individual price-wise?
Roughly, it would be around anywhere between $50 and $100.
Yeah, that's not terrible if you have the passion for it. Now, talk a little bit about the NeoPixel for me.
Okay, so the NeoPixel is going to be your more flashier, more interesting saber. You're going to want to use this to show off as display or to be more dramatic. It definitely has a better lighting to it. It's a little bit bulkier because it has a bigger set of hardware inside. So we usually use this just to show off. We can do a little bit of battling with it, but we don't prefer it because this is the more expensive one and we don't want anything happening to these.
And around how much would you say this one costs?
This one would be around 200 to 300.
But honestly, I mean, it's expensive, but I feel like it could be a lot worse, especially given the history behind lightsabers, the fandom behind Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fans like who are really dedicated to it will spend money on the more expensive ones because it has that better quality, that real movie aspect.
And so you're talking about you don't necessarily like to perform with this one, whereas you might with the RGB. But Knights of Bury just performed at the Salisbury University talent show. How did that go? Tell me a little bit about the talent show.
So the talent show went really well. I was really happy with my club and everything they did. Everything went just as the choreo. We had a bit of a mix-up with the introduction where the person we had behind the curtain missed their cue. But apart from that, the show was really good. I'm really proud of everyone who participated, and I think they did a great job.
Awesome. What kind of went into the planning of that talent show?
So we wanted to go for something new that we hadn't really come up with before. We wanted to reuse Darth Vader as a recurring character. We try to use him whenever we can because we don't have many opportunities to. So we wanted to come up with an idea where he would be ordering his group of Sith to attack the Jedi and conquer the region. And we wanted to do a big battle where the Jedi could end up prevailing.
Awesome. And so you're talking a lot about Star Wars and the different lore behind it, the storyline.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not someone who's watched a ton of Star Wars. If that were the case for myself or someone else, would you would it be doable to join the club?
Oh, absolutely. You don't need to have any real knowledge of Star Wars. We just like to hang out and we just like to participate in performances. So if you're into any type of sword-based performances where you go up on stage in front of a really supportive audience, then the club's for you.
Awesome. Is there a way we can find you online? Is there a way to promote the Knights of Bury where people who are interested could find more information?
Yeah, we have an Instagram. It's just Knights_of_Bury. If you're not interested in joining the club, but you want to see what we're up to or where we're going to be every week, you can just follow us on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, Ethan, thank you so much for joining us. I do believe that's about all the time we have today, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.